Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was poppin'. So listen, man, I had to do a response video to this video called 10 Hours of Walking in NYC as a Woman. Right? So this is another one of these street harassment videos. And one of my other street harassment videos got flagged off of YouTube, basically, because some women, I'm assuming, and maybe some simps, it either has to be some women or some simps who, wanted to take it down. But I'm gonna keep addressing this type of nonsense, right? So basically, in this video, 10 hours of walking in NYC as a woman, they had this girl, who I guess she had supposedly some hidden camera. She's walking down the street for hours and hours, and then, they edited, some footage of guys, saying, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, beautiful. And I'm gonna leave the link below so you can check it out. And, there was probably, I think 2 or 3 guys following her or whatever like that, right? Now, the thing is, every time these street harassment videos come out, somebody's always there's always, a whole bunch of feminists or a whole bunch of women saying, oh, this is wrong and you guys need to stop, talking to women in the street and just leave them alone. They don't want to be talked to and they don't want to hear your conversation and they're just minding their business and blah, 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 right? Now, the thing is this, right? I think, right, that a woman has the right. Now listen to exactly what I'm going to say, because I'm going to correlate it to something I'm about to say after this. I think that a woman has the right to ignore whoever she wants in the street. She does not have to talk to any guy that talks to her, right? And, she can do that because she's her own person and she can do what she feels is right for her, right? So the thing was, and even in these comments I was looking at, a lot of women was like, oh, these women are scared and that's why, it's scary for them and they don't want to be harassed when they walk down the street and all this other stuff. They don't want guys to talk to them. So I'm like, cool, okay, well, she doesn't want the guy to talk. She, she's ignoring him because she doesn't feel like talking because she's scared or whatever it is. But whatever the reason is, the point is she's doing what she feels is best for her in the situation. Right? Okay. Now, since she is doing what she feels is best for her, and everybody's like, that's okay, and she doesn't have to talk to anybody, she doesn't have to do what she wants to do, since she's doing what's best for her in the situation, right? Why is it that when a man is approaching a girl and talking to her, right? Why does that same, logic apply to him? Why does it not apply to him? Why does not, the whole, well, look, she's doing what she feels is best for her. How about he's doing what he feels is best for him, which is approaching a girl and talking to her. So if she's doing what she wants to do, why can't he do what he wants to do? Oh, because she's scared? Because she's feeling scared about what he might do? So he needs to stop? See, okay, think about it like this, right? Ladies are saying, or a lot of these people are saying, you guys need to stop talking to these girls in the street because, because of this reason or that reason, right? And she's scared, so you should stop talking to the girl, and that's why you should stop doing what you're doing, right? But on the same token, I hear a lot of women say, well, these guys, they walk in the street and or they talk to me and they say, oh, I should smile. I should stop and say, hello to them back, right? So you guys are saying that the guys are telling the women that they should do this. They should be saying hi and replying back, right? So we're telling the woman what they should be doing, and the women are like, no, we don't have to do nothing. So when you ladies are telling the men to stop, why do we have to stop? We should be like, no, we're not doing nothing. We're going to do what we've been doing. So the point is that everybody, if you're going to have it on one side where the women are able to ignore the guy, because she doesn't feel like talking, ignore him because she's scared or whatever, the guy should also be allowed to approach and talk to women because that's what he feels like doing. She's doing what she feels like doing. He's doing what he feels like doing. Right? So, but see, the argument is going to be that, and I've seen this, is that the guy is invading her space, or the guy's, he's interrupting her day and all this other stuff, right? Now, it's, I find this funny how the way that they like to market this is as if, women are, they just don't like when guys approach them in the street. Women just don't like guys that approach them in the street. They're trying to promote it as this is what it is. And it's just a blanket statement that women just do this. And funny thing is that usually when you generalize women, they love to say, no, not all of us, not all of us, not all women are like that. Not all women, not all women, not all women. So how come in this case, why is it that now all women, or they try to make it seem as if all women just can't stand being talked to in the street, right? So let's go with this, not all women. How about there are some women who like when a guy approaches them in the street? How about that? How about more than half the women that I've dated and had sex with and had, good relationships with were women I met on the street? You understand? How about, when I go up to some women, they don't want to talk to me. I go up to other women, they do want to talk to me, right? But how am I as a man going to know if this woman wants to talk to me or not unless I go talk to her? Huh? And people are saying, well, if she's not looking at you in the face, if she has her headphones in, if she has her hoodie on or something, and she's not looking in the direction, that means she doesn't want to talk to you. Bullshit. I've talked to women who've had headphones in, talked to women who were not even looking at me, talked to women who didn't even see me. And I walked up to them, hey, how you doing? And we have a conversation, and we exchange numbers, we get together. Or some girls, they, I talk to them, or I stop them in the street or whatever, and they're on their way to do something, and they're like, some of them are polite, like, oh, I got somewhere to go. Okay, cool, have a nice day. They're not screaming and, oh my God, you're harassing me. I can't believe it. You understand? Like, what is this? I don't understand what's going on. And the funny part, with the whole, street harassment thing is that there is no clear definition of what this street harassment really is. It's like everything is lumped into one category. It's like going from the point of just looking at a woman to, grabbing her up. That's, everything in between that is street harassment. Really? But if I grab a woman and push her or whatever, that's assault. I'm actually, doing something else. This is not harassment. It's in some other territory. Me saying hi to a woman, how is that harassment? I'm just saying hi. Now, if I keep saying hi, if I keep talking and I'm talking to her and she doesn't want to talk to me, then I could probably understand that being harassment. Other than that, when y'all talking all this nonsense about, oh, just, hey, how you doing? Good morning. Me saying good morning to a woman is harassment? Seriously? And, this was the funny thing was like, I thought it was hilarious. I'm reading some of the comments under this video and, they're emphasizing how scared the woman is. And I was like, okay, so, let's look at it like this. If she's scared of me approaching her to talk to her, now think about this. Whose fault is it that she's scared? Is it me or is it her? Think about that for a second. Let's take it to another realm. I'm a black guy. If I'm walking towards somebody and they're scared of me because I'm black, am I doing something wrong by being black, or do they have issues with black folks or racism or something like that? Right? So, and the reason why I'm saying this is that, we want to always look at it like, oh, this guy is doing something wrong by just being attracted to a woman and maybe wanting to say something to her. Do you understand? To make something happen and make it seem like he's some villain. And, what I found funny, that we're even on race, is that this video it says 10 hours of walking in NYC as a woman, right? Now, the video is about 2 minutes. And what I noticed is that within the video, you just see a whole bunch of black and Latino dudes. You think that's a mistake? No, it's not a mistake. And I said this in my other video. I had a video called Fuck Cards Against Harassment. And I was talking about this other chick named Lindsay who did the same exact thing where these chicks, they're videotaping them getting talked to by a whole bunch of black guys and a whole bunch of Latino guys or whatever. And what happens is even if you look at the comments under this video, people are so stupid that they fall for this propaganda and they're saying, oh my God, this is just because this is all that black men and Latino men do. This is what they do. White men don't do this stuff. They don't never do this stuff. I have 3 letters for you. PUA, pick up artists. Google that shit on YouTube, and watch that shit, and then come back to me and tell me there's no white guys hollering at girls in the streets. So why is it that when they put a video out like this, you have, 2 minutes out of 10 hours? 2 minutes out of 10 hours, and then just by coincidence, it's a whole bunch of black and Latino guys? Fuck out of here. I mean, if you're that dumb to fall for that, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. So I don't know what the agenda with this is, where we've turned having a regular interaction, just, hey, how you doing on the street, good morning, into something that's, harassment, into something that's, a regular just human interaction, getting to know people, into something ridiculous like that. And then on top of that, marketing it as if this is like a inner city black guy and Latino guy problem. Or, or these poor women getting harassed by all these black guys. Like, get out of here with that shit. You got all these feminists and all these other chicks, making up all these excuses and stuff. It's funny because, I approach lots of women. I talk to lots of women. Get girls' numbers. They're all excited when I speak to them and talk to them. We exchange numbers. We go out and all this other stuff. So, this idea that women are these helpless, defenseless little, things, and these big evil guys are trying to, come out here and fucking do some crazy shit. It's ridiculous. Because you gotta ask yourself, if this is 10 hours of a woman walking around New York City for 10 hours, and you only make a 2-minute video, right? And, the best that you can get is maybe 1 or 2 guys in this video, like, really actually walking with her and talking with her, trying to holler. And the rest, there was one point where she walked by just like a group of guys sitting against a building or something, and they were just like, hey, good morning, how you doing? Nobody was following her. Nobody was trying to get with her. You understand what I'm saying? Is that harassment? Is that harassment? I heard people saying, oh, they're invading her personal space. You're in public. What personal space do you have in public? Really? Like, seriously. Either way, you can look at the shit either way. Because while she's passing those guys, and those guys say something, are they really invading her personal space or her space by saying something like that? Really? Could there be an argument that she's invading their space by walking by them? It's the same type of ridiculous logic. So, all I really want to say is, at the end of this is, yeah, like, people need to get off this bullshit. There's some sort of agenda that is, attached to this. I don't really want to say, like what, I don't really know what it is, so I don't want to act like I know what it is exactly, but I have a feeling of what it is, but I don't want to really, get into it, and I don't really got that much time on this video, but there's an agenda trying to be, trying to be pushed with this nonsense. And anybody who's falling for this nonsense, you got to be smarter than this. Seriously, you have to be smarter than this. All right. And, I don't like the fact that there's women out here who actually get harassed and assaulted and, some serious dangerous shit happens to them. And you're trying to, couple it in with this, with a woman just walking down the street and people are saying hi to her. Like, don't do that. That's like irresponsible. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm about to end this video. Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments. Make sure you click the link below. Go to my website. Download my ebooks, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, so you can step up your game, so you ain't got to be scared about all this nonsense of you approaching women, and you can learn how to make it happen. All right? So that is it. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.